How's it going, everybody? Today we are checking out Orbit Culture Vultures of North. I'm super stoked to check this out. I found this band by accident like a couple years back on my Spotify. They just, popped up out of nowhere. I think it's the single Nensha, which is on their album Nija from 2020. And that was really, really good. That's a great album. But for anyone who isn't familiar with this band, they basically sound like if Metallica went melodic death metal. Not as much the instrumentals or anything, but the vocalist sounds uncannily like James Hetfield. I don't know how he does it, but he sounds really close. I'm sure you'll hear it in this track, so yeah, let's get right into it. Starting to groove. So much groove. There we go. Okay, back to this section. Okay. There we go, now we got some lead action. Alright, where are we going? Oh, it gives me some fall vibes. Something's gonna happen. Man, what is it with people stabbing themselves lately? First it's Alpha Wolf, now it's Orbit Culture. Okay. I knew it was Revada Visuals, dude. I was gonna say that because like Humanity's Last Breath and some of those other bands over in like Sweden and just around that general area. I don't know if it's just Sweden. They use these same people to make the videos, and they're always really cool. They're always really Scandinavian. Always the forest. So Orbit Culture, Vultures of North. Yeah, this is a solid track. However, I do have a few conflicting opinions. I guess um the riff that they have like throughout a majority of the song, the one that starts in the beginning, it's really good, but to me it does get a tad repetitive. It, like I kind of started losing the hype for it like partway through, like I started losing steam with the groove, which I mean, it could just be my first listen, I wasn't, expecting it. So I was like, okay, it's still going, but then I also didn't know that middle section is going to come up. So there's that. And this is my first listen, so I'm sure this is going to grow on me like crazy after I, go back and listen to it again. But yeah, I feel like the riff was a bit too repetitive for my taste, but it's also part of the band's like heavy metal slash like thrash metal sensibilities. And the Metallica influence, like maybe not in this track as much, but in a lot of their other tracks is very apparent because Niklas or Nicholas, I'll call him Niklas. That feels right because they're from Sweden. The vocalist, anyway. Uh, he sounds just like James when he's doing his cleans, and I wish they would have had cleans in this video or in this song just so I could point it out for people that aren't familiar with the band. But for those that aren't familiar with the band, if you go back to any of their records pretty much and just listen through the tracks, you're bound to find his cleans somewhere throughout there. But yeah, he sounds uncannily like James Hetfield. I don't know how he does it. But anyway, yeah, so other than those few things, honestly, this is a really solid track. I really dug it. And I really like that middle section where it starts to get kind of thaw, build that kind of ambience in the background. This track didn't have as much of the symphonic elements that they'll bring into their discography. They didn't use as much of that in this track, which is fine. It was groove central throughout, and that's kind of what it's supposed to be. So, uh, yeah, I totally get it. But yeah. So I guess other than those things, there isn't a whole lot else I can think of to talk about. I mean, everybody was really solid. I did like the riffs. I like the vocals as always. The drumming was really solid. Uh, and just the layering and production is always like top notch for this band. But yeah, honestly, other than just feeling like it's a little bit repetitive at points, um, really solid track. I'm super excited to hear more from this band because I've been listening for a couple years and I think they're really solid. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What did you guys think about this track? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave a comment down below. If you have any recommendations, you can leave that down below as well. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, you guys take it easy.